Hey everyone, happy Sunday evening with myself, Eric Jones, the turf teacher, and my lovely girlfriend, which I love to death, Jennifer Bodford. So welcome here.
Hi, nice to be here.
Nice to be here, Annie. We've had a great weekend, haven't we?
We have. It's been a busy weekend, but
Very busy
fun.
weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
Wake Forest lost again. And of course, most of you see us on social media. We're at all the Wake Forest games, and it's kind of hard to say "Go Deeks" when they keep losing. Maybe they're going to change it. Lose Deeks.
Well, the game last night was pretty good. They only lost by 3 points?
No, it was a touchdown. Remember they scored a touchdown at the very end, the Raging Cajuns?
They did. I know, that's what I'm saying. Wake Forest lost by 3 points.
No, they lost by 7 because did they get a field? They get a field goal, or was it a touchdown? Okay, they kicked a field goal with just seconds left. That's right. Because everybody in the touchdown club was like, yeah, trying to, distract the kicker. That's right.
Did I pay more attention to the game than you did?
Kept looking at you, baby.
Oh, okay.
I'm the hottest blonde there in the touchdown club. But they had the best turnip greens last night there. Turnip greens and cheeseburgers. Oh my goodness. Never thought that would be a combo, but that was absolutely delicious. So
The food was good.
the food was good. But
And so was the entertainment.
yes.
But even more so, the company that came along with it.
That's true. That's true. Go Deeks. That's right. I'm looking forward to basketball with you. So I'm also looking forward to this new venture that you and I have teamed up with Russ and his wife Liz, and we have decided to kind of step out on our own and do a radio station that is tailored not only for the green industry but construction industry and all service industries, basically all of the trades. As most of you know, I am the turf teacher, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done for us in that business. And Jennifer's jumping on board with that. Turf Teacher Inc., also known as Trades Teacher. We do a lot for continuing education on pretty much every aspect of construction and service industry training and education. But our radio station, Boots on Ground Radio, bootsongroundradio.com. You'll be able to find all of the platforms. We have all the social media platforms built together. And I think it was kind of neat how we come up with the name Boots on Ground Radio. It's true to our heart. One, Russ and I both being, Army veterans, Russ was in PsyOps for many years. Me, I kind of finished out my career as a civil affairs medic. So we were there together. In the U.S. Army, the same side of the tracks as we called it at Fort Bragg. But we, not only veterans, so we came up with that name, but we are on the ground with our guys, with our employees. We are doing the work. We're not some social media influencer that's, reading textbooks and then talking about how to run a business that has one employee. We are a legitimate landscape contracting business with employees, with equipment, with a lot of responsibilities out there. And so we're bringing it to you how it is, boots on ground. And then last but not least, the third concept behind Boots on Ground Radio, Boots on Ground. I said it right.
You did.
I didn't say it too fast this time. But, if you can't make these industry events, we're going to Equipment Expo here October 15th, which is also her birthday. Happy 45, wow, beautiful. You don't look 45. You look 25.
Well,
You're
very sweet to say that.
You do. Even though you have a 20-year-old son, you still look like
he'll be 21 in February.
Yeah, scary. Isn't it?
I know. My youngest is a junior in high school, 17 in December.
Yeah. We got 5 kids together.
5 and 4 dogs.
4 dogs. Yeah, it's amazing.
And we run businesses.
Yes, it's.
We have an interesting life.
We have a very interesting work-life balance life, but we're going to talk about that here very, very shortly. But the last but not least reason we created Boots on Ground Radio is that if you can't make these industry events like Equipment Expo, like World of Concrete, like National Association of Home Builders, convention, Boots on Ground is going to be there. We're going to have boots on the ground broadcasting live so that you'll feel like you're a part of the action by listening to the station live. But I think one of the most exciting things about the station, other than Russ and I doing a show in the morning, 2 landscape vets, is the show that you and I are going to do every Monday evening. And I'm just going to turn it over to you and let you talk about that because it was your idea.
Well, it wasn't my idea. I like to think that you and I
Did it together.
did it together.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we both put our heads together and came up with a
Brainstormed.
great concept that could speak to business owners, whether it's a small business or you work for a corporation or whatever that be in the landscaping business or construction business. Striking a work-life balance is difficult. I mean, we see that just in our lives. I mean, we're dating, we're not married yet, but we're dating and trying to keep business and home and finding the time to date each other.
It's tough.
It is tough. It is tough. And given the temperature of the world that we live in, with inflation and now both spouses have to work in the home. You're always fighting to find that extra time together. And I think our homes are under attack.
They are.
You and I have experienced that. We know what that looks like. We know what that feels like. And we know the damage that comes from that. And so our goal is to help business owners in this industry learn how they can be better at work-life balance and families, because we want to help build stronger families because we understand what that feels like. So we came up with be a boss, date a boss.
Love it. Love it.
Even
love
though
it,
we're
love it.
dating, with the intention to marry one
Yes.
day, it doesn't matter if you're dating or if you're married. If you're married, you should always date each other. You should
You have
always
to.
make your
You have to.
partner a number one priority.
Yes.
So this podcast that we get to do together, I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to learn and grow together doing that and help others and just be real and authentic, because there is a husband out there struggling to run a small business, and there's a wife out there struggling to support him. And, whether she's just supporting him from the sidelines or she's running the back office or she's out in the field with him. We've seen all of those aspects in these industries. And, growing up on a dairy farm, my grandfather ran a business. It was a dairy farm, and my grandmother was right there along the side of him, helping him run that. And before they went into the dairy farm business, he owned a grocery store, and she was right there with him. My grandfather was a savvy businessman, and I lend a lot of my work ethic and willingness to figure things out and be able to run a business and do those things because that was my heritage. And the same for you, growing up, with your dad at the helm. Yeah. So I think we have a lot to bring to the table that can help other couples and other families in the small business industry. And I think partnering with Boots on Ground Radio, bringing that to you guys, I think it's gonna be fun for everybody all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, trust me, guys, it's not going to be dry and boring when us two are together.
No.
There is plenty of laughter and plenty of cutting up and just having a good old time. We've been dating since May 2nd. May 2nd was our first date. We took it very slow up front. No commitment. We didn't see each other every day. We would go a couple weeks in between the next date. Mm-hmm. And then when we decided to actually date each other, we've poured on the coals and actually fell in love. So we have a very unique and strong start with this relationship. And I give praise to God above, who brought us together. Simple. It's as simple as that. We lit a flame with a match made in heaven, and we're going to take, Boots on Ground Radio to the next level. We're going to take, be a boss, date a boss to the next level, and we're just going to have fun with it. Yeah. And hopefully, be a role model to somebody. And I've always stressed this, guys. I love it when I can be a role model to somebody. But I'm much more happier being a failure model to somebody, because I will first and foremost talk about the mistakes that I have made in business, in relationships, because I don't want you to make the exact same mistakes. And so I think I've got plenty of experience at both, being 51 years old. She's getting ready to turn 45. She doesn't look it. The first day of the expo, October 15th. So, and she's chosen... decided to come hang out with me in Louisville. So, I plan these trips a year in advance. So when we get back from Louisville, the third week in October, we're going to go ahead and book rooms and make plans for the next expo. So,
and I'm excited about that because Turf Teacher and Elite Landscaping, your team, everybody is going to this expo, and I get to spend my birthday week with you guys and see everything, like you said, boots on ground. What you guys, do what you're good at. Yeah.
So we'll be walking around doing live interviews. I think Russ, and I will talk more about Tuesday, kind of what we have planned for that. But it's going to be a good thing, and we're going to make it happen. So, and I got my partner right here, which I love so much.
You're so sweet. I love you too.
I love you. But anyway, guys, we'll see you live at the expo, and we'll see you next Monday night. Or we won't see you. You can hear us live on bootsongroundradio.com. We will have the app up so you can download it for iPhone or Android and listen to it live on your phone. And that's kind of how we do it. It's internet radio. Eventually, possibly, fingers crossed, this may get taken to, satellite radio, Sirius XM. It's a very possibility. But you can always ask Alexa to launch it once the app is built. Thanks to Titan Graphic Works, who, did all of our logo work. Lee Smith, he's a great guy. He's the one that wraps all of our Elite landscape trucks that you see going up down the road. He done a great job with the logo and got it done quick for us.
Yeah.
So he's like, if you pay me today, I'll have it tonight. And that's exactly what he did. So, check him out, TitanGraphicWorks.com. But anyway, guys, we're going to let you go because it is Sunday and she's got to get home. I got to get some sleep.
The story of our lives.
The story of our life. We're always tired. But anyway, I'm very blessed and thankful to have this young lady to come along with us and do our radio station and do our podcast and do life together. So
it's going to be fun.
Yes,
I promise.
Yes. Not a dull moment in this household.
No.
So I love you.
I love you too.
We'll see you in the next lecture.